Hey guys, it's Dead Body Man, Season 7, and Road to Glory right now. We're doing Drew McIntyre, and I've only got 15 bouts left to go on Kevin Owens, and then on to Tugboat. But anyways, the reason why I'm doing this video, there's a couple things that you guys need to know, especially for Season 7. I don't know how long this trick's been going on, but when you're playing Team Battleground, when you're right now we're in our attack phase, but when you're in your prep phase, as soon as the prep phase starts and you go to the draft board, your first pick is always a guaranteed charge. I don't know if people notice that, but the reason why I'm pointing that out is because what we found out is while you're in the prep phase, you go to the draft board and you get your one charge. If you take that one charge and go to your cards, and obviously we're in our attack phase, so I can't go to your cards. But what happens is you go to your cards. I can at least show you my cards. I'm going to go to your team. I'm going to go to me. There's Dead Body Man. Okay, so the way you're looking at these cards right now, first thing I wanted to mention is in the prep phase, draft board, first pick, always a charge. What you can do is you can take that one charge, put it on any of your cards, just basically just get rid of the card so it shows that you have 0 charges. Once you have 0 charges, you go back into the draft board and you hit another pick. Once you hit another pick, because you're sitting on 0 charges, that next pick will be another charge. So you back out of the draft board after you get your one charge, you go back into Team Battleground and go back to your cards, and you drop that one charge on another one of your cards. I wouldn't recommend spreading them. Like, my strongest card is my Asuka, so every time I would get a charge, my first 20 charges would go right on to Asuka, and then Shawn Michaels, and then Tommaso Ciampa, and then Karrion Kross, and then Mia Yim, and then last but not least, Big E. Always do your strongest card first to your weakest card. Don't be like this guy and spread your charges, because if you look at the strength of all of his cards, not one card is going to beat any of these cards on the opponent's side, obviously, when they're all maxed. There's no way that he could win. Or is there? It just so happened that the second and the third guy did not charge on the opponent's team. So we told him, the guy on our team that didn't max, him, and I know there was one more, him, didn't fully max. He did level up at least his strongest cards that he could with the time that he had, but Lesnar and Henry did not know about the trick with the charges on the draft board. First pick, always guaranteed charge, drop it on your card, go back into the draft board, grab another charge. It's tedious, but if you think about it, 120 picks is 120 charges, as opposed to grinding all day and not even getting any charges, or getting a couple to trickle here and there. And I know that gets so frustrating. So now that we got the little charge trick out of the way, I want to explain to you guys another tip that one of my teammates pointed out to me. So I'm going to go to my opponent, and I'm going to click on Dylan DeFishy's avatar. I'm not clicking all the way to the right where it says attack 3 of 5. I'm clicking somewhere like in his profile, like where it says his name, Dylan DeFishy, remaining attacks 8. I'm clicking in that area right there on the left side. Now, I'm looking at his cards right now, and if you do it like I'm doing it, looking at his cards, everybody's cards are always set up the same. You just don't know what card's going to be played. But because we can see the opponent's cards right now, if you count the male cards and then the female cards from left to right, top to bottom, we'll do Austin Aries. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, and then down here, 4, and then you got the females, 5, and 6. Now, now I counted those because what I'm doing is my cards are set up the same way. 1, 2, 3, down here, 4, and then 5 and 6. Now, these are my cards. I have a good 1, 2, and 6. Now I'm going to go to my opponent. I'm going to look at my opponent's card. I can beat his 1. I have his 2, his Shawn Michaels. I have a Shawn Michaels. Basically, what I'm looking at is I want to stay away from number 4 and preferably number 6. I want to stay away from 4 and 6. If I can stay away from 4 and 6, I can beat 1, possibly 2, 3, and 5. And the reason why I'm counting is because it's easier if you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to go to attack now. And I know that I can beat his 1, maybe his 2, definitely his 5. I'm sure not his 6. I know I can't beat the 4 and 6. But I can beat the 1, 2, and the 5. I could probably beat the 3 also. So I'm going into the game now. Now I'm counting. If you look at the very top, your opponent's cards are at the very top. Remember, the cards are upside down. Your opponent's cards are upside down from yours. So I'm not counting left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting right to left. So if you count from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is his female, his weak female, mind you. Well, I can't beat his 6 card, so I'm just going to use my strong female just to be safe. It's a guaranteed win. I mean, either card that I played was a guaranteed win. So I knew exactly which card was about to be played. I know that I can't beat... See, I could beat his first and second card. So that's what I'm going to do. I couldn't beat his 4th card. So... that's a win. And this is a tag team, and if you see he's using his 3rd and 4th card. Well, I know his 4th card I can't win, obviously. His 4th card was Angelo Dawkins. His 3rd card is John Morrison. Because, again, his cards at the top, I'm counting his numbers from right to left. Because his cards are upside down. As long as you can see... so... I'm just going to pick one card and just go back to the draft board. So I go back. I got my 1 win in. And that will work for anybody. Same thing, like starting from left to right at the top. You got Pete Dunne, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. And then at the bottom row, 4, 5, 6. So I know, obviously he didn't charge anything. But I know that, I could look at his cards, and then when I start the game, I can count from right to left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the reason why I'm counting is because when the game starts, the AI pulls the card that's being played up, so I can see which card is standing up. Like right now. Boom. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is, again, his weak female. And I know that either one of my females will win, so I'm just going to play my weaker female. Why not? It's a guaranteed win. The only thing I want to stay away from... Okay, there's his 2nd card, which I believe is Shawn Michaels. So I'm going to take my chances, and I'm going to go against his Shawn Michaels. Neither one of our specials won off, so... See, now he played his 1st card and his 4th, which are actually really, really good cards. So I'm really worried because, I'm going to get rid of my 2 weak cards, my 2 weak male cards. It's only because I forgot that it was an Austin Theory WrestleMania 36. I couldn't remember it, and it wasn't worth taking the chance to find out. So now it's toughness. It's 2-2. This is what I wanted to point out to you guys. I don't have my super move ready, but it is always wise to have it ready. I'm going to click on my Asuka and look at my toughness real quick, which is 2.694, and my opponent is 2.781. I can't win because my special didn't go off, so what I'm doing is I'm hitting close all because I want to save. I have to save attack, as long as you close all when you go back into the game. I believe there's like a 10 to 15 minute wait. I think it's only a 10-minute wait when you close all the way I just did it. You still get to keep your attack, but now it looks like that one particular card is being attacked. I'll show you. See the first one, Dylan DeFishy, looks like he's being attacked. In about 10 minutes or so, that'll go away so somebody else can attack him. I only have 3 attacks left, so I want to get my last attack in on the top guy. And the reason why I'm not attacking the second and third guy is because they didn't charge. So I want to leave those 2 guys for Henry and Lesnar, at least. I don't want to be greedy because that doesn't help the team being greedy when they didn't. Henry and Lesnar didn't max, so might as well give them some easy wins because the rest of the team, the rest of the opponents did max. So again, Jeff Hardy, I already finished Infernal Galaxy above him. I did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so I knew what cards were coming up. And then we got Jeff Hardy, Joff, whatever you call him, underneath. Click on him, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so his number 3, maybe his 5. His 3 and maybe 5. But I seen that my Shawn Michaels can beat this Roman Reigns without the ability going off, so that's good for me. Really, I'm just worried about that 5, this right here, Rhea Ripley. Just to double check my cards. I hate to forget who I have. Okay, so she's a elemental. Go back over here. Okay, so my elemental will not beat her. I just got to, but my elemental might beat her. It's not worth taking the chance. I have an Asuka that could beat one or the other, especially if it's a tag team. We'll see what happens. All I know is that I can pretty much beat all the cards. Just be smart and stay away from number 5 if I can. So here we go. Looking at the top. Really, number 5 was my only problem, and 3. 3's is Roman, and it's toughness, so it'd be smart for me to just stay away from that card, get rid of my weakest card. It wasn't worth it. See, 2672, 2.672, however you want to say it. I only had 2.639 on my Tommaso. It was not worth it. So now any of my cards can win. I'm just going to be smart and play Tommaso. Get him out of the way. And my female can win also. It doesn't matter which female. Oh, it's a tag team, so I have to be smart and pay attention. And see when I drop. See, she's going to go up in stats. I'm going to go down. And I want to see how bad it is. It's not worth taking. No, I'm going to lose. It's not worth it. Close all. So that's why it's always better not just to do what I'm doing, but also to make sure you have a super move, because I could have used my super move right there and took the guaranteed win. It was not worth it to take the loss. It's never worth taking the loss. If you think you're going to lose, just close all. That's all there is to it. If you didn't charge your cards up, you're going to lose. I mean, that it is what it is. That's why you want to charge your cards up. You're here to help the team. So pretty much that's all I wanted to explain with Team Battleground. Other than that, I think for some of the other videos, I'll explain a little bit more on Money in the Bank. King of the Ring, I don't know what's been going on, but I have won every single bio and swarm King of the Ring that I've been in. I don't know what it is. It just seems like it's so easy right now. And I'm also going to be grinding away at this for the rest of the weekend. Shouldn't take me all weekend. I should probably actually be able to finish by tomorrow evening. I don't go for the heroic upgrade. Other than that, if you guys have any comments or questions about anything, you can always drop a comment in the game, or I should say on my YouTube channel, on my page, or down here, my player ID. If you want to enter, search players, you can enter my player ID 1411393, and you can follow me. That always helps also. You can send me personal messages, PM me at any time, and ask me anything. I usually have some answers for people. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon in the next video.